Okay. All right. We're back. So that's all good. Yeah, at the moment, what are the popular or well-known brands in Pakistan where the cars are concerned?
Hmm. Is it on?
Yeah,
Okay.
Toyotas,
I'll send you
Hondas.
the advertisement by Proton. Back in Pakistan, what are the you're asking about the automobile industry?
Yeah,
All the cars are there.
all the cars
All
are
the
there.
cars are there.
Okay.
Now they're coming up,
Uh-huh.
uh, building their own factories.
Right.
So Pakistan is heading towards
Right.
a good
Any
direction.
import of Indian cars? No.
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. We're not dealing with India at
All
all.
right. All right.
We just want to import people of India, and we want to be uh, good people as they will be our guests, but come through proper channel. If you don't come through proper channel from India, like they did 2 years back, they sent two planes in our territory, then we had to return their pilot the next day.
I think that's a lot of like
Yeah, so
a
if they
lot,
come through proper channel, we welcome them. If they don't come through proper
a lot
channel,
of history right from the time of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, Jawaharlal Nehru.
but that's old. Recently, 2 years back, they came and attacked us. Then they went back and they said that they have killed 350 terrorists. Okay, while we took all the media community, international media community, to that place where they said they bombarded. It was only 3 4 trees they ruined, and one crow died, and there wasn't any human loss. That's for sure. International media knows about it. Then what happened? Second day, because we were attacked, we planned some action, and we planned in such a way that the two planes came in our area, and we shot them down.
What was the motive of this? Do you reckon? Do you reckon that there was any motive in it at all, or
The
there's a hidden motive or agenda behind
Yes,
this?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. In India, if you want to win an election, you go bad on Pakistan, big time. We'll bomb Pakistan. We don't like Pakistan.
That's just to generate the publicity.
Yes.
Just to arouse the emotion of
Yes.
the people.
It's not good to talk religion here, but I'll let you know, because India is majority Hindus, and in Hindus also there is one RSS, who are the followers of Hitler. They follow Hitler. Hitler life was, he used to consider himself supreme. He thought he's super, rest they are just like that. So this is what RSS philosophy is. We are superior to any other religion. So what happened to win an election in India where Hindus are in majority, they go against Pakistan. So what happened when there was an election going on, before an election 2 months ago, before 2 months of that election, there was a suicide attack in the part of Kashmir on Indian Army. Well, Imran Khan was the Prime Minister. As it happened over there, without any investigation, without anything, India started blaming Pakistan that he did it. Why? The person who suicided himself, his father gave an interview which is live, which is there recorded and on paper. Like, he said something. He said because he was not taken rightly by the security people in Kashmir, so he took his revenge. He clearly said that we were under pressure and he did this. But India wanted something to happen. Okay? He blamed Pakistan, attacked Pakistan, destroyed our three trees and killed one crow, and then we had to respond.
This is something which is sad, huh?
Which is
Like
very, very.
when things get get linked with the politics behind it.
See, I'll tell you, me and you, we might have competition. Who earns more? One thing. Who has a better life? Who wear better clothes? We can. This is normal. But if I bring hatred for you and think I'm superior to you, I won't treat you like that. I won't even treat you like a human. And that is what their mentality is. Hindus, RSS, not all the Hindus, the RSS. Man, this is the Google word. Google it, what RSS says. You'll find that out.
There's something like this, something quite similar happening in Malaysia. See, what happened was previously under the previous government, then they raised this thing of the RUU 355 that related to like the non-Muslim schools or the opening of Chinese schools in the country. And then there was a fireman by the name of Adib who was, he died, or he was he died during an incident which they blame was due to rioting of the Hindus in a temple, and he was one of the firemen who went there to actually help out, but instead he perished during that time. And then there was this thing about the what you call the Chinese medium schools which they opposed to, and then a lot of these things along religious issues which were raised, and they were in full like so aggressive about it. But now that they are part of the government, it suddenly all died down. So the people are saying that why is it now that you are the government, you're not making any noise at all, or you're seen to be not against it anymore. So things like this.
To make it clear back, because it's recorded and it will be there for a long time. I don't know who's going to watch. Nothing against any religion. Nothing against Hinduism, what I said. But every religion has radical people, extremists. Okay? And for those extremists, you cannot blame the religion. Religion has nothing to do with racism or radicalization or terrorism. It's individuals act. Okay, I believe. I live in Australia for long. I've got many Hindu friends, and I respect them a lot, and they respect me a lot. But in that religion, like in Islam also, there are some extremists. But because of that extremists, you cannot say Islam is not good. In Christianity, in Judaism, there may be many people who are extremists, but we cannot blame the religion. None of the religion teaches you bad. That's for sure. That's my understanding. That's what we have studied. But because of some extremists, and the worst thing what has happened with India, those extremists are running the show there now, and it is a very high risk. If someone thinks that he is superior and carries nuclear in his arm, that's very dangerous for the entire world. This is what Imran Khan want to say to everyone in UN also. See what he did with Kashmir. Kashmir in 1947, it's a resolution. UN resolution. UN says Kashmir is a disputed territory, not India's territory, neither Pakistan's territory. It's a disputed territory, and it should be decided by the people of Kashmir through a transparent election. Okay, 2 years back, 2 years back or 1 year back, Modi broke all the laws of UN, his own countries, and got Kashmir in his own annexation, in his own area. Man, just think of supremacy and what he's up to. There are 80 million people in India, 80 million, 80, 100,000. Okay? and there are 900,000 army soldiers. It's not me who's saying that. You find it out yourself, you Google it, you'll find it. Who does this? Who thinks he's superior? I'm rightly so. So let's move on.
Well,
So nothing against India, nothing against Hinduism.
I think
It's just
this is
against
something
RSS and Modi.
which I like about this place
Mm.
is that we've got so many different cultures here, but then we are able to live, interact, and we are open about all these things. And I think the majority of the people are able to adopt this, still able to adopt this neutral attitude towards.
This pal, you can show WLSC social group. This is a cricket group which has how many people? How many? Can you say?
84.
84.
84.
This is purely Indian group. If there are 84 participants, there are 83 Indians and only me Pakistani. I swear you can check. All Hindus. There's one Muslim, but rest all Hindus. There's nothing against them. We play, we live, we talk, we speak, we go here and there. Nothing against them.
Is this your club, the one that you play every weekend?
This is my other club,
Okay.
which I used to play with, but I'm still in touch with these people.
Okay. Okay.
So just giving you an example, nothing against any religion, but the people who are running the show, they are RSS. RSS has different issues.
So recently, yeah, I've been keeping in touch with all my mates in Malaysia. I think what is bothering them, like top of the agenda, the thing that is bothering them is their worry, the state of the economy that that the country is in, and they think that it's going down downhill, going down the drain, which I can't really blame them because
It's the COVID thing.
the COVID thing, and
One US dollar is equals to how much?
It was about 3.8 for a long time. I don't know what it is now, but last I heard the stock exchange or the stock market is also not doing well.
I think it's mainly because of the COVID, because everyone is facing such problem. Only Australia is not.
Thank God, lucky stars.
They've got too much of money back.
Anyway, then there's this leadership issue now, unity in the government, the current government, because all their component parties, I can tell you, there's a party called UMNO. It's like all the news is that it's breaking up into 3 different groups, 3 different fractions, and then there's another group which is it's called PAS. It's an Islamic party group, and just 2 days ago there's it's breaking up into 2 groups. So this is all happening while while the whole nation, all the people are suffering with this COVID situation, lockdown. Jobs have become have been reduced. Unemployment level is at its highest, and the leadership of the country, they can't see the government really in control, taking a firm stand, a clear path or direction to lead them out of this wilderness. It's like a flip-flop situation, okay? It's not firm. The government is not firm. It's not firm. One moment it's this, one moment it's the other. And there's also recently this, they're complaining about double standards, meaning that the people who are holding power or the authorities, a different set of SOPs for them, different set of SOPs for the general public. If a person, the rakyat or the people is caught violating these SOP conditions, I think there's at the very least there's a fine of 1,000 local dollars or 1,000 ringgit. And then they're not allowed to cross borders. It's very strict adherence to these rules. But then in the news, they can see these ministers doing some work or giving a speech in other states. So they are asking what's all this. And recently, I think they changed the rules. They said the Prime Minister made an official visit to Indonesia, and then upon his return, I think they changed the rules. Normally, people who have been overseas need to quarantine for a minimum of 14 days, but then they changed it for him, and they changed it to 3 days, I think, because he had some important functions which are planned there. So all these, once you turn on the Malaysian news, you can see that there's so much discontent or uneasiness in the people.
Everywhere.
And then there's this news portal by the name of Malaysia Kini. I think recently it was fined 500,000 local dollars, 500,000 ringgit. And why? For one of the comments on its portal. And this comment was allegedly not by them, but by someone else. So they are saying that this is an act of discrimination, is an act violation of human rights. All these things are going on while they are still fighting against this COVID-19. We know how bad the situation is. We were in one of the harshest COVID-19 lockdowns last year. Travel within 5 kilometers of your house. It's so difficult.
It was difficult.
Mental stress was so difficult.
See, we faced the hardest lockdown.
Yeah, but now we are out of it.
We are out of it. But to be very straightforward, Malaysia, Pakistan, all the other countries, they didn't have this strict lockdown. They didn't. They're still roaming around. At that time also they were having fun. At this time also they are having fun. We were having bad time when we were in lockdown because we didn't have anything to do.
Oh, it was terrible.
And now we have come out, we feel
terrible.
we are happy. But for those people, at that time too they were happy. At this time they were.
At its peak, I felt that very soon I'll be going into a mental hospital, a mental institution. That was the pressure which I was facing.
If there is another lockdown, get married.
And
you will spend a good time at home.
And speaking speaking personally on my own behalf, I was the only one, because I live with my dad. My mom passed away 6 months ago. I was the only one who could go out and get supplies for the family, food, medication, and so on. So at that time I was thinking, I was under the severe pressure, if something was to happen with me, things would not work for my house, because, my parents are in their 80s. They are so reliant on me. And I was under that kind of pressure, that kind of stress. You wouldn't know how I felt at that time. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
For today, we will stop here.
We will stop at this point. And once again, thank you very much.
Thank you
for being here today, Taha, and to everyone else. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Whoever watches this, 27th of February is Pakistan's Tea Day. Why it became Pakistan's Tea Day on 27th of Feb? Because in 2019 Feb, 27th of Feb 2019, India sent his 2 planes. We got them down. We got hold of their pilot. We took him to our custody. We gave him a bath. We gave him new clothes. And we gave him a tea. On that tea, he said, fantastic tea. So Pakistan Tea Day is now 27th of Feb. So whomsoever watches this, I'll request, please make a little clip and say, happy fantastic Tea Day to Pakistan. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.